Classic.
All right, so Ben asked to be here, Madden beat reporter. I'm here with owner of the Buccaneers and league co-commissioner Noah Shad. How you doing today, Noah?
I'm doing great. Glad to be here.
Happy to have you. Happy to have you. So this is our first week doing this, so I guess I'll kind of start off. How are you feeling about the league so far? I mean, we had a Super Bowl winner last year, and as we move forward this year, it seems like it could be anybody's race.
I really feel like this season is really a coin flip. Last season, it was we had a bunch of new guys. Nobody really knew what was going on. I know everyone's kind of getting adapted and know what's happening, and it's really a coin flip. Playoffs are going to be crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. If you had to pick, who are your top three contenders in the season right now?
Top three contenders. Well, you got to go Kane with the Ravens. He's never out of the picture.
I mean, since year one, he's always been a factor.
Always been good.
I
really like Marcus, especially after this last week win he had. Big win for the football team. And then I'm going to go my dark horse of the season is going to be Jackson with the Panthers.
Interesting.
And I'm calling it right now. Classy P losing in the divisional round.
Wow. Big upset coming in. Classy P won the Super Bowl last year, if I'm not mistaken. So bold take there from Noah Shad. I'm going to pull up here. I'll screen share with you. We got the power rankings for this week. So what do you make of what our commissioners or our league has come together with the power ranks? It looks like Rams are at the top, followed by the football team, Ravens, Panthers, Condors. What do you think?
I think Josh needs to pick a better conference. That's what I think. First comment there. And then going down, I don't see how the Dolphins are 7. I see they have a 7-2 record, and that blows my mind. They must be playing out of their mind. Some angels in the outfield moments out there.
Absolutely. Do you think maybe we were a little too biased based on record and not necessarily taking into consideration what these teams might be able to do come playoff time?
Come playoff time, I think your top 10 are kind of solid players, and it's really anyone's game when it comes down to that.
Absolutely. Love to hear it. So a couple other things, I guess, being we are in week 11 here, or week 12, we got our matchup of the week. We got Redskins versus Rams. Where do you see this game going?
Redskins versus Rams?
I mean, football team. I apologize.
Football team? That's what I thought.
I apologize.
I don't know who made this graphic here at the top. He's really not with the times. Some would say he's racist.
I mean, it's hard to disagree with you there. I don't know what they were thinking.
I think we really need to look into that. I think whoever it is needs to get fired and kicked from the league. That's what I think.
I mean, I'm not going to say it, but I can't say I disagree with you.
Okay, I'm gonna make a petition. We're firing him and kicking him.
Fair enough.
So you want my thoughts on the game that happened?
What's that?
You want my thoughts on the game that happened?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think this is go on record for this Madden league as the second biggest upset of the entire league.
Wow.
This was crazy. Classy P had never lost a game until this point. People were looking up to him as kind of the GOAT. And I think Kane was kind of in his shadow, and he didn't like that.
But Marcus came out and humbled him, it looks like.
Yeah, it's what it's looking like. And I think it's going to mess with him emotionally. And I think he might win a few games here, but I think come playoff time, he's just going to sink into a hole.
Interesting.
But I will say number one upset is I'm going to go Classy P to Kane in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, tough to disagree with that one. That was a bit of a crazy game. Really made us all realize that there's no clear number one in this league. It's really anybody's league. But there have been whispers throughout the league of collusion. Would you like to comment on that?
I can't really talk much about it because we do have a lot of things still getting looked at.
Absolutely.
I will say there is a lot of allegedly.
Allegedly. Not ignorant, actually.
Not ignorance, but allegedly. There are a few guys though. We have a few cases going on right now that we're trying to sweep under the rug, you could say. But there's always someone trying to pull some crap off.
What are your thoughts on league member Josh Boras? There's always a lot of controversy with him. He talks a lot of shit, doesn't typically back it up. What do you have to comment on his team?
I think I don't think I'm the guy to ask that question to you because I think it's very well known. Me and Josh have the big in Madden. I fucking hate the guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone. I think everybody does, though. I mean, I haven't met a guy that actually likes him.
Very few people have, but maybe we'll see the day. Maybe we'll see the day.
I think they're fake. I think it's fake people. I think all of his followers he has on social media he paid for. That's what I think. Allegedly.
As we come down the home stretch here, where do you think your team lies? What chances do you think you have, and what moves do you think you need to make to really make yourself a contender and in that Super Bowl conversation?
Well, we're really in a mental rebuilding state out in Tampa Bay right now. Not really a physical with our players, but more of a mental. In the off season, we kind of sat down here this last year and we looked at our playbooks and looked how could we be better. Because at the end of the day, the games we did lose last season, though, even though we had an immaculate couldn't have asked for a better season besides making it to a Super Bowl or winning a Super Bowl. A lot of the games where I lost were the team beating ourselves in a way. So we kind of looked at our playbook and looked at ways we could fix it. And Coach Harbaugh decided to say, screw it. We're done running the ball. We're passing every down.
Interesting.
And our offensive numbers have not been great. So
kind of a feel it out season, you'd say, for the Buccaneers.
So I don't see myself going far, but who knows? We're a great team.
Absolutely. And in these climates of COVID, you really never know what's going to happen when you get to the playoffs. But I guess I'm going to open it up to you. You have anybody you want to call out in the league? Anybody that's been getting under your skin? You really think they're overrated? Anything like that?
Overrated. I will call out some names that have really picked it up this year. I'm going to go with Jackson and Jason. Jason's always been a very good competitor, very good. He's always just kind of in the shadow of all the other veteran players in the league,
Absolutely.
He's really getting his name out there. He beat me this season, so kudos to him. Jackson, coming off now his second year in the Madden League, was I'm gonna say it, Jackson, you were god awful last year, just completely butt cheeks. And look at him now. Where's he at in the power rankings? Like 3 or 4?
I believe he is the Panthers, correct?
Yes.
I believe he is number 4, if I remember correctly. Yes, he comes in at number 4 with an 8-1 record. He's got the 5th-ranked offense, 3rd-ranked defense based on our probably heavily biased power rankings writer.
Oh, heavily biased. Racist, too. Biased and racist.
Yeah, I mean, he really did show that with his display on that Washington football team logo. But
yes, and I think everyone knew he was kind of racist before that, too. I think it's just not – I think it's very – everyone knows he's racist. It's just out there.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate thing, but it is what it is.
I would like to say, though, that one loss to the Panthers did come from the Buccaneers.
That's big. That's big.
People look at our record at 6-3
and they're not great. But it's anybody's game, as we've always known with the Madden League. We have always a couple front runners, but when it comes down to it, anything can happen.
I will also like to point out, I have heard, these are just allegations, rumors, I have heard that Classy P wipes back to front.
Ooh,
This is an allegation going around, and it's not proven or disproven yet. I think it's safe to say it's true until proven. He's guilty until proven innocent,
I mean, that's really how the lay of the law is in the Madden League.
Madden League does run off bird law.
Yes. When we've been talking, I mean, obviously there's been a lot of hatred towards Josh, but it seems that people may even hate Classy P more this year. What are your thoughts? Who is the most?
I think that's false. I think he's got kind of a Kane hatred just because he won a Super Bowl and he's actually pretty good. It's people hate Kane because they beat him by $1 billion every game, and we don't like that. Josh, we just hate him because we hate him.
He's
There's
a hateable
no,
guy. I mean, there's nothing else to say about him besides he's just a hateable
I
guy.
mean, you draw a circle around him and he's right there. That's him. We hate him.
All right. Well, I don't have any other questions for you. Do you have any leaving comments for the league?
For the league, well, this is our first talk show here. And of
Absolutely.
course, you're interviewing me right now, but in the future to the Madden League, we will be co-hosts interviewing random people. So I hope you guys are all ready. We're gonna have some fun.
Absolutely. I've actually been in talks with Dallas Appledorn. He's interested in joining the show next week. So kind of working out the kinks here, maybe figure out a few segments for next time. And I really look forward to hearing from the league.
I think in the near future, very near future, we need to get Classy P so we can answer these allegations.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
I think these need to get answered as soon as possible.
But there's plenty of time ahead of us. Long season still to go. We'll be really excited to see how it turns out. So thanks again for joining me, Mr. Shad. And I wish you and the Buccaneers luck as well as the rest of the league.
Anytime, man. Thank you very much.
No problem.